Hi there guys, I'm the Blackbird's Feather, and today the Blackbird is visiting the West Country. So this particular trip is going to be a series of short stops in a hell of a lot of places in the West Country. I'm going for work, so unfortunately not going to be able to do as much exploring as I would like. It has been mentioned a couple of times, certainly by you guys, that when I've been going to visit places, I haven't actually been showing those places. I've been more doing stuff like this where I've just been chatting to the camera. I'm not actually showing you guys where the hell I am, so I'm going to start changing that now. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit around a little bit more of the places that I'm going to be going to. So a couple of quick side notes before we get started. The first thing is you'll notice that obviously my hair is shorter, and in the rest of the video my hair will be longer. I'm actually recording this after I came back because I actually forgot to do this before I left because it was all a little bit last minute and all a little bit strange, so unfortunately I forgot to do it. So my hair is short, but in the video it's going to be long. So for those of you who are wondering, I do not grow hair that fast. The other thing to note is I'm going to be in a company vehicle, so unfortunately my wonderful little motor here is not going to be going with me, so the background and stuff like that will change because I will be in a company vehicle. I'm really looking forward to going though. Primarily, of course, the purpose to go is for work, but I'm hoping to identify some places that kind of look nice that I would like to return to maybe in the future as part of like a weekend trip or more of as a holiday. I'm not going with Katie, so I'm going on my own just for work, so maybe sort of in the future I might be able to identify some places that I can go to to take her for like a holiday. Not been to the West Country in quite a while, so I'm looking forward to going, and hopefully I'll find some really nice places, and hopefully, possibly, we might be able to find some local beers to try as well, so... First stop on the South Coast road trip is Portland in Dorset. Just sat having a spot of lunch at the moment up on Portland Heights, and well, the view speaks for itself, I think. Second stop of the trip is Swannage. So I've driven across from Portland to Swannage. Beautiful road, but I've just had a quick stop here for this absolutely incredible view. Looks over Poole Harbour. You can see Brownsea. Wow, what an amazing place. You can just about see Bournemouth in the distance, but it's a bit hazy today. So next step on the journey is Dawlish Warren. I'm up the road from Dawlish, but I'm actually at Dawlish Warren. I'm in a little village called Cockwood, which is an interesting name, but it's an absolutely beautiful place. Take a look. Absolutely fantastic place. That's the railway over there that goes along the waterfront. But it's really beautiful. My reference point is the Anchor Inn. It's a pub just over there. Obviously, unfortunately, it's closed, so I can't check out the local beers. Shame. But apparently, it's quite good. It's got 4.5 out of 5 on Google reviews, so that sounds to me like it's a good place. So I think once the pubs reopen, I might come down here again and check out this area in a little bit more detail. Checked into the Premier Inn in Plymouth. So it's the hotel that's at Plymouth East, just by the A38. £110 for 2 nights, so £55 a night. I think that's quite good. Not that it's really any of my business because I'm not paying the bill after all. So yeah, checked into the Premier Inn. It's a nice hotel. It's kind of standard for what you expect from Premier Inn. And of course, looking forward to staying here for a couple of nights with my wonderful Katie. She's not there. On a side note, the shower is rubbish. Basically, most Premier Inns tend to have the adjustable showers, so you can get like soft, fluffy water, or you can get the nail gun that shoots you in the chest. It doesn't have that, but also you can't adjust the height. So if you're really small, then all the water's going to spray everywhere, and you're barely going to get wet at all. And if you're really tall, then only a tiny little bit in the middle of your head is going to get wet, so you're barely going to be able to wash your hair. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. So I think I'm going to stick to the bath for when I'm staying here. Quick pit stop for lunch on Penzance Esplanade. Let the view speak for itself. Yes, managed to get a spot on Penzance Esplanade car park. It's a little car park that runs alongside the road. It's free, which is kind of good, which means I'm going to stay here for lunch. No doubt during the summer though, and if the lockdown wasn't on, this would be really busy. So quite difficult, I imagine, to get a parking space here, but it is free. So if you're just stopping for a pit stop for lunch, then definitely worth it. The view is spectacular. Begun making my way up the north coast now, so I'm currently at Trevone, which is a cute little village north of Newquay, and just parked up at the beach quickly to sort my sat-nav ready for the next place to go. But I wanted you guys to have a little look at this. What a beach that is. I can imagine on a hot summer's day that is probably really busy. Yeah, so Trevone, definitely somewhere I want to come back, maybe when it's warmer and when it's sunnier, and maybe sit on the beach with a beer or two. Sounds good to me. So one thing I was able to do whilst down in Penzance was pop into the Tesco, and I went down the beer aisle, more in hope than expectation, but I was looking for some local beers, maybe some Cornish beers or some beers from that area, and I actually found some, and I'm really happy that I found them. I am going to have to take them home, though, and try them there, because I actually forgot my good beer guide, because I was coming on a work trip, so I didn't think I would need it, but heresy that I didn't bring my good beer guide, and now I'm regretting it, because I found some local beers that I think might be in there, and obviously I would like to try them, but I'm going to wait until I get home, just because obviously I don't have access to my good beer guide, so I need to be able to rank them and check them off in the book. Checking out of the Premier Inn, because I'm moving north across the West Country, I'm going to be staying in a different hotel tonight, so checking out. I think I'm going to give this hotel an 8 out of 10. I think it's a good hotel. I would stay here again, definitely. The only thing really, the two things really are the shower. That kind of bugs me a bit. And there's no air conditioning either. Now, obviously, in the summer months, that means that might be quite a problem. Because obviously, if it gets really, really hot, then there's no actual way to cool the room other than a fan, which isn't brilliant. So yeah, apart from that though, it's really comfortable. I actually think the heater's quite good. Because it was a little bit cold last night, so I turned the heater on and actually warmed the room really, really quickly. So, yeah, it's also in a great location, and the price is pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10 for this hotel. Just checked into the Holiday Inn Express in Bath. This is a place I've never been before. Room's pretty okay. It's smaller than the Premier Inn that I came from in Plymouth, but it's got everything I need, so no issues there. I'm only here for one night. Big pluses, the shower's quite nice, it's adjustable, and I can also adjust the height, which is kind of cool. It's also got air conditioning, so in the summer months, it'd definitely be really handy. Weird, though, that the window actually looks out onto a graveyard. This hotel is quite close to the city centre, so I reckon this would be a great place to like pitch up and go and explore the city centre. One thing to bear in mind, though, if you do that, is the car park is chargeable. It's £7.50. For 24 hours, which is okay, I suppose, but it's a hotel car park. I don't really like paying for parking in a hotel car park. It's not like it's a multi-storey or a public car park. It is actually the hotel car park. I think the reason for it, though, is it is quite close to the city centre, and I guess maybe if they didn't have it, they'd have a lot of people like parking there and then going into the city centre that aren't hotel guests. So I guess that's the reason why. This hotel wins the Weird Bathroom of the Trip Award thanks to the door. Now you can have a look at the bathroom for yourself. Isn't there something missing? Oh, let me step inside. There's the toilet. The door is a double door that you can use to shut yourself in, and the toilet cubicle is behind it. How funky is that? Just checking out now, leaving quite early because I got quite a long drive to go home. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this trip. Obviously didn't get to see a lot of places, but what I have been able to do is identify places that I want to go to and spend more time there. So hopefully we'll be able to return those places at some point. They are quite a long way from where I live though, so I don't know. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to put some recommendations in the comment section for places to go to. And of course, as I mentioned before, check out my TripAdvisor for more information about the places that I've been to. Otherwise, stay safe and look after yourselves. This has been the Blackbird's Feather. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Slap a like on it, and be sure to subscribe to follow future videos. Cheers for watching, guys. All the best. Why?